Warfare has changed quite a bit since the days when brute force ruled the battlefield. Modern conflict isn't about sheer numbers or muscle anymore. It's about speed, precision, and who has the flashiest tech, preferably with lasers. While the United States has long enjoyed its seat at the top of the global military throne, China's aggressive pursuit of hypersonic missile technology has threatened to dethrone the reigning champ. But just when things seem to tip eastward, Sweden, yes, the land of IKEA and meatballs, has entered the scene with a high-tech twist. Laser jets, where politics meets firepower. At the heart of this geopolitical sci-fi drama lies Taiwan, the epicenter of tension between the US and China. On one hand, America acknowledges the One China policy, but on the other, it continues to send Taiwan a care package filled with next-gen weaponry. Beijing, predictably, isn't thrilled. The tension mirrors Russia's obsession with Ukraine, two powers trying to pull former territories back into the fold, like a parent chasing a rebellious teenager who's run off to join the West, flexing muscles in the Straits of Taiwan. The Taiwan Strait has practically become the world's most dangerous waterway for awkward meetups. American warships regularly cruise the area, causing near misses with the People's Liberation Army Navy. China interprets this as muscle flexing, so it responds by showing off its own toys: hypersonic missiles, AI-powered drones, and advanced electronic warfare systems that could jam an entire orchestra, let alone military communications. Meanwhile, the US smiles, nods, and keeps on trucking. Or more accurately, droning. The laser strikes back. To keep pace with China's race toward hypersonic dominance, the United States decided it was time to unleash its inner Star Wars and roll out the big beams. Literally, enter directed energy weapons. The military's new favorite way to ruin an enemy: drones day. These futuristic systems convert electrical energy into focused laser beams hot enough to melt through missiles, drones, or anything else unlucky enough to wander into their line of sight. In April 2024, the US Army deployed two 20-kilowatt lasers, nicknamed palletized high-energy lasers, to an undisclosed overseas location. Because, of course, it's classified. These zappy little units performed like high-tech fly swatters, effortlessly blasting drones out of the sky with all the drama of a bug hitting a windshield. And while they don't go boom, they do go sizzle, which might be even scarier. Silent, precise, and deadly. These lasers are just the beginning of the battlefield sci-fi makeover. Sure, they're not quite writing names in the sky or vaporizing tanks just yet, but it's safe to say the era of pew-pew warfare has officially begun. As one general put it, if it can cook a drone, it's a keeper. We just hope someone remembered to pack extra extension cords. Sweden's unexpected plot twist. Just when it seemed like the military tech race was a two-horse sprint between the US and China, Sweden stepped onto the track wearing a calm expression and a perfectly tailored jumpsuit. Known more for ABBA, snowy landscapes, and furniture you assemble with a hex key, Sweden isn't usually the first country you think of when it comes to high-tech warfare. But under the radar, Saab AB, Sweden's top defense firm, has been building some of the world's most advanced systems. From the Giraffe radar and a Rexus electronic warfare suite to the multi-role Gripen fighter jet, Sweden's been quietly flexing. While China pours billions into Mach 6 missiles, Sweden is serving up affordable, adaptable jets. Ones that, rumor has it, could soon carry US-developed laser weapons. It's a little like solving an international arms crisis with an IKEA manual. Unexpected, but weirdly effective. The Gripen offers affordability, flexibility, and combat readiness without the drama of a multi-billion-dollar procurement disaster. If the US does choose to mount lasers on these jets, we might be looking at the world's first supersonic mosquito zapper. And honestly, who better than the Swedes to bring stylish simplicity to a battlefield near you? Meet the Gripen. The Saab JAS 39 Gripen, pronounced Gripen, may not wear a cape, but it sure flies like a superhero. Designed as a multi-role single-engine jet, it's agile, reliable, and, wait for it, budget-friendly. It was developed as a more nimble alternative to the US SF-35 Lightning II, and while the F-35 is the flying equivalent of a luxury yacht, the Gripen is the lean, mean, efficient jet that gets the job done without bankrupting your Air Force. Key to the Gripen's flexibility, is its canard wing configuration and digital fly-by-wire system, FBW, which lets the pilot handle the plane with the precision of a gamer on Red Bull. Unlike older jets where stability was everything, modern jets like the Gripen intentionally flirt with aerodynamic instability, all for the sake of maneuverability. It's like choosing a slightly wild sports car over a sedate sedan. Budget-friendly firepower. Yes, please. The Gripen isn't just a good look on a defense spreadsheet. It's a full-blown budgetary miracle with teeth. Powered by the Volvo RM12 engine, a modified version of General Electric's F404, this jet combines high performance with impressively low maintenance demands. It's even built tough enough to shrug off bird strikes, because nothing ruins a supersonic joyride like a seagull kamikaze. Its greatest strength, however, lies in its adaptability. This nimble machine can carry everything from Sidewinder and Maverick missiles to laser-guided bombs and naval strike weapons. It's equally at home chasing enemy jets at 30,000 feet or ruining a bad guy's day on the ground. And here's the kicker. It can switch combat roles mid-air with the simple push of a button. No pit stops, no reconfiguring, no frantic ground crew. Just boom, new mission. It's the Swiss Army knife of fighter jets, only sleeker, deadlier, and with less chance of poking yourself. Even maintenance crews are fans. Finally, an aircraft that doesn't throw a tantrum every few hundred miles. Laser fitting the Gripen. Now here's where the plot thickens and glows. With US laser weapons still in their early combat stages and the Pentagon stuck between investing or holding out for an actual lightsaber, a partnership with Sweden is looking like a plot twist worth watching. The Gripen's modular design, low cost, and versatile build make it the perfect testbed for American laser tech. Imagine strapping a high-energy beam weapon onto a Swedish jet and zapping a hypersonic missile like it's a mosquito at a BBQ. Theoretically, it could knock out a DF-17 in under 15 seconds. And that's not just impressive, it's sci-fi brought to life. Think Star Wars meets Scandinavian engineering, cutting-edge Death Star tech, bundled with Volvo-level reliability. If they ever add voice control, we're hoping for pew pew as the firing command. In all seriousness, this could be the most cost-effective and efficient solution to China's hypersonic missile threat. And if it all works out, Sweden just went from meatballs to military MVP. The DF-17, China's supersonic boogeyman. So why is the US sweating over China's DF-17? Well, it's not just fast, it's fast and smart. This medium-range missile is equipped with a hypersonic glide vehicle that can maneuver mid-flight without external control. It's basically a missile with a brain and a jetpack. Launched by a DF-16-derived booster, the glide vehicle detaches and cruises at Mach 6 toward its target, performing evasive maneuvers that leave traditional missile defenses in the dust. It can be launched from mobile platforms, hit targets with surgical accuracy, and worst of all, it might someday carry a nuclear payload. That's why even the Pentagon isn't sleeping well at night. Between 2014 and 2017 alone, China conducted at least 9 tests of this missile at the Taiyuan Satellite Launch Center. Since then, their frequency and precision have only grown. It's not a stretch to say the DF-17 could change the very fabric of air combat. Will lasers and Gripens save the day? In this high-stakes game of international chess, with rockets, every move matters. The United States is still the heavyweight champ, but China's rise is undeniable. From high-speed missiles to AI warfare, it's pushing boundaries and buttons. America's response, though fragmented by budget battles and political tug-of-war, could be found in cost-efficient, highly adaptable tech like the Swedish Gripen, especially if paired with laser weapons. Sweden's innovation might just offer a Scandinavian shortcut to global air superiority. While nothing's confirmed, the idea of a US-Swedish fighter jet zapping hypersonic missiles out of the sky is no longer a sci-fi fantasy. It's becoming a very real possibility. One thing's certain, the next world war, if it ever comes, won't be fought in trenches, but in the clouds, with photons, AI, and supersonic chess pieces moving at speeds too fast for the eye to see. If you enjoyed diving into the high-tech world of laser jets and hypersonic warfare, don't forget to hit that like button. Got thoughts on the Gripen versus DF-17 showdown? Drop a comment, we read them all. For more mind-blowing military tech and global defense updates, smash that subscribe button. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and stay tuned for more tech that's changing the battlefield.